Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and tonight I'm going to be playing a bit of the Of Ash and Steel demo. Now this one has been, it gained quite a bit of popularity a while back when they put up a trailer. From what I understand, it's a bit like the Witcher series but with less fantasy and magic. It's a bit like Kingdom Come Deliverance but with more fantasy and magic. And from what I saw on the forums very recently, it actually does something that's not really seen in computer games very much nowadays. Now, back in the day, many years ago, there was a series of games called Gothic, and Gothic 2, and Gothic 3, and I never played any of them. But I'm aware a little bit of those games. And in those games, your hero's skill with a weapon dictated the quality of his combat animations, and there were different combat animations for an inexperienced hero and a highly trained hero who was very good at fighting. And I'm led to believe from the forums that this game does a similar thing, in that you start out with a clumsy hero, who's inexperienced and untrained, and can improve their skill and their animations improve. And somebody complained about this in the forums and said, well, this was fine 25 years ago, but it's not really something people like now. And I thought, well, you know what? I haven't played any of the Gothic games, and I've held off recently because there's a remake of the first Gothic game coming, and it's my understanding that they might have ditched that combat animation thing and gone for a more standardized set of combat animations for the hero. And if so, that's a shame. I hope they haven't done that. But if this game does do that, for me, it'll be a brand new thing to experience. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, our hero's combat animations did not scale based on his experience. However, his archery animations and horse riding animations certainly did. And at the beginning of the game, you had to do a life or death horse ride with enemy riders trying to take you down with no prior horse riding experience and terrible control of a horse that would barely do anything you wanted, and you had to just keep replaying the whole section over and over again. It got very frustrating. Anyway, I've looked at the settings to make sure nothing clashes with any of my system hotkeys. Video, audio. Now this one, actually, where are we? Is it controls? Autosave 10. I'm not sure if that means autosave every 10 minutes or there are 10 autosave slots or what it might mean. Okay? I'm going to find out with the rest of you. Audio, I have adjusted the music volume up because it doesn't seem very loud. And I've noticed that if we move our mouse cursor off this banner on the left, the camera zooms in, and if we move it away, back onto the banner, the camera zooms out. Now, this is a demo. I don't know if we're going to get any sort of character creation. This could be like Kingdom Come Deliverance or Planescape Torment, where you play a preset character, but you get to control all of their skills and choose what sort of person they become. Or it could be one of those ones where you get to, create the physical look of the character and then you find out more later on. Let's find out. Aha! Story. Enemies are much weaker than your character. Much weaker. Your starting stats are higher. Hunger, thirst and fatigue barely affect your character. Your character cannot be seriously wounded. Story mode is for you if you're interested in the stories of Grey Shaft and its people, but find classic mode a little too challenging. Enemies are significantly weaker in this mode, and the survival aspect plays a minimal role. For classic, enemy strength is as originally designed. We have no idea what that means, but it's probably the developer's intent for this to be the average, normal experience. Your starting stats are standard. Hunger, thirst and fatigue have negative effects on your character, and enemies can seriously wound your character. Serious injuries do seem fun and interesting. There may be consequences. Classic mode immerses you fully in the world of Grey Shaft. Enemies are ferocious, and your character can barely stand on his own 2 feet. You'll need to keep a close eye on your vitals because you won't want to find yourself in the middle of the forest at night, hungry, tired, and with no hope of salvation. So obviously this is a little bit easier, or significantly easier. This is going to be harder. Grey Shaft difficulty. Enemy strength and your character's strength are as originally designed. Wait. Enemy strength is as originally designed. Nothing about character strength. Enemies are much weaker than your character. Critically low hunger, thirst, or fatigue levels can kill your character. This sounds like fun, to be honest. But maybe not... Yeah, especially as I'm just giving the demo a try, but it might be a bit extreme. You can only save in designated areas. Tricky because I'm recording. Additional rewards for this difficulty level. Okay. Grey Shaft mode is like classic mode with extra heat. This mode is perfect for you if you're an experienced RPG player and are always looking for a challenge in the games you play. Death lurks around every corner and ignoring your vitals can be fatal, but you'll be rewarded for your courage with extra experience. So the additional rewards are just experience points? Let's go classic for now and see how it goes. Feeling short on gold? Grab a shovel and go looking for treasure. You'll often find recently buried treasures if you see freshly turned dirt. A lot of very short haircuts here. Maybe that's the vibe. Maybe that's the fantasy of this game. For centuries,
the Kingdom of the Seven prospered under a wise and generous ruler. Chosen by the gods, he united the 7 major islands and gave their inhabitants what they needed most. Peace, order, and a single faith.
Do we get a foot? We do. The Book for Faith.
The islands lived in harmony for generations, united not only by friendly relations, but also by close economic ties. Though great distances separated the islands, merchant ships frequented the trade routes, and the Kingdom of the Seven flourished. This prosperity endured for a long time, but the king's influence could not remain strong everywhere forever, and the soldiers of his order have faded away amidst peace and plenty. Basalt, the 7th island, was the first to stop sending out trade ships, and there has been no word from the 6th island for some time now. Worrisome rumors of islands seceding and declaring independence started to circulate in the capital.
Oh dear. I suppose this is where we come into play somehow.
Tristan!
Preset character then. He has a name.
You alive in there? Open the door, you can die later.
Damn it, Medez.
Never fear, princess.
I'll break down this prison door and have you freed in no time. Seriously? Sorry, I got carried away. Did you just wake up? Everyone's wondering where you are. Wait, surely it can't be. It's not today. Well, yeah. Everyone's been at the Guildhall all morning waiting for you. Wilbert finally sent me to wake you up. Said to bring you in dead or alive. Damn it all.
Okay, so he's young, in his late teens or early 20s.
Is old Willie trying to give you more work? Well, we could say that, yeah. You only just finished that last job. Why didn't he give this one to one of us instead?
It's almost like they're students.
Maps that I made. Which maps? The ones you were doing for 6 months? Not those. The ones of Grey Shaft. The 5th island? I could have told them what they need to know. I doubt that. I experimented with a new way of charting the reef locations. The Mioran system. Oh, so you're saying that it's your own fault, huh? I suppose so. Finally! About time! So, you said everyone's waiting at the Guildhall? Not anymore. Those armoured lumps got all nervous and headed off. They're at the port. Said to have you come and meet them there. Who are they anyway? Old friends of Willie's. That's my understanding of it. From the Order? Armour, cloaked, stony faces. Never thought Willie would have those kind of friends. Well, only one of them's a friend, apparently. Captain Gellert.
The other's just his second in command. Serdar's his name.
Well, that would explain why they're so attached at the hip.
They have very young faces. It's the height of the jaw in relation to the cheekbones and the length of the neck makes them look almost childish. That may be intentional to indicate they're still growing. Or just a common phenotype for this area, perhaps. We got a longer jaw
Here
there.
we are. This is where we part.
Here we are. What? You're not coming to see me off?
Nah, I saw you off from your house. Willie already gave me a scolding when he sent me to fetch you. And I don't really want to catch his eye again.
What did he scold you for?
I thought it was going to be an ordinary day at work, so I took a little nap.
Sleeping on the job? The dares.
You'll want to talk. Well, I hope you have a good trip. And come back soon. You might even make it in time for Titan's Day.
That's right. You know, I was going to invite Kaylee.
That's the way it goes. Can't help it. You won't have time for the fairer sex and all this order business. Safe travels, Tristan.
So long, my friend.
Actually, Tristan reminds me slightly of a lad I used to know.
Tristan, my boy, what took you so long?
I'll explain
I'm
in
sorry,
a bit.
Master Wilbert. I got the days mixed up.
Well, nothing to be done. At least you're here now.
If you'd have taken any longer, your master would have had to sail off in your place.
But don't think you would have gotten off easy.
Don't scare the poor man. There's no harm in waiting a little.
I ordered you to be here at noon. Follow my commands exactly from here on out. This isn't a pleasure cruise.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
That's the last thing I need.
Yes?
What?
Can I speak with you a moment?
Don't worry, cartographer. The captain isn't as stern as he looks. He'll grumble a bit and then calm down. You haven't forgotten where we're sailing, right?
An old cove on the southwest shore. The landing spot was chosen by your navigator to avoid the harbour.
Ah, see? Your memory's still sharp. So you have no problem deciphering all those clever squiggles on your map. What possessed you to chart everything in the Mioran way?
Theirs is the most accurate system.
Ah, I see. Greyshaft's reefs have been the ruin of many, so accuracy's a must. Oh yes, I meant to ask you last time. Any chance you can handle a sword?
Somewhat.
Did you do your military service on Tantaris?
Like everyone else. So, if you give me a sword, I can put it to use.
I'd like to hope it won't come to that. You need your skills as a cartographer, not a swordsman first and foremost.
And if a fight does happen, no need to worry. We can always protect you.
I feel better already.
Tristan,
Yes, Master Wilbert?
take this. I expect a full detailed report. Write down every step you take. I'll check it when you get back.
Of course, Master Wilbert. You can always count on me.
I certainly hope so. Right then, honourable knights, Tristan, as they say, 7 winds guide you.
Every blessing, my friend. The one will watch over you.
Farewell, sir.
You'll notice the secondary knight
Those clouds
appears to have
don't
the
bode well,
reverse
Commander.
of
I like
Wilbert's
this weather.
hairstyle.
We can wait a day or two, can't we? Greyshaft isn't going anywhere.
Not possible. The General's orders were clear. Immediately. The volcanoes will soon awaken.
Light. It's coming now?
So it seems. Our path to Greyshaft could well be cut off. Orders are orders. Rally our brothers, Sirdar. We need to get underway while the sailors are still sober.
Hear that, cartographer? Bad weather, volcanoes, sweaty men in a cramped cabin. Not worth trading your soft bed in the capital for, is it?
Nothing to do for it. Our duty calls.
Speak sense, Tristan. As for the soft bed, it'll be all the softer once this is over. Now muster those lazy sods, Sirdar.
Ready, nuns? Straighten your habits and get on the ship. It's time to head out.
Nice to know Serdar's got a bit of a sense of humour. Teasing his, well, I'd say underlings. I was going to say fellow employees there, but not quite right. And the ship sets off. Those sails are looking a little tattered. Perhaps they should look more tattered late. They look like they've been through a few storms. Maybe this is the character model we're supposed to see the ship later on, and it should look a bit better now. Or they just haven't taken time to repair it. Hello, we've gone very first person here. Oh, it's a loading screen, I see. 30% and counting. Or a series of load screen images, okay. The ship sails on through the night. All is calm, but not bright. Round yon major, there's no manger, just a lot of water. Soldiers relaying orders or having simple discussion. Camp's been made. No fire set just yet. Are we going to be sent off to do menial tasks like gather firewood that any of the soldiers could do? Interesting. This is looking very, Two Worlds 2. Interaction. There are many different opportunities to interact with the world in Greyshaft, from starting a dialogue with a character to opening and picking up objects. E to ease suffering. We are suffering. Can I? Okay. Should I do it again? No, he seems to be... Ooh. Uh-oh. He looks smug.
Oh, cartographer! What do you think of Greyshaft?
Not quite what I expected.
I can see that. Your face is the exact colour of the island. Have you been to see Emmett? He's our physician.
I'm looking for him now.
You'll find him that way. Ask him for a concoction or some herbs to chew. Come find me when you're feeling better. There's something we need to discuss.
Uh-oh. So behind him... Okay, we can track quests. Let's not do that. We're not feeling too great. That looks like teeth for hunger, blood drop for blood, an eye for something. Let's go find the doctor.
Why's everything swaying? Calm yourself, man! I can't calm myself!
Oh, that was very northern. Can't calm myself! Murray is not the physician. Actually, we don't know the doctor's name, but... Emmett, yes we do. Hello.
Excuse me.
What do you need?
Hi, I'm Tristan, the cartographer.
I know who you are. Doesn't change my question. What do you need?
Ooh, he's got a stammer. I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand.
I'm so nauseous I can hardly stand. I'm sick of looking at the contents of my stomach. Please help me.
Look, here, we're in dire straits. Some sod forgot to keep an eye out on the water barrels back in the start.
Uh-oh.
Now half the crew's laid out from drinking bad water.
I see that.
Look closer. The sailors are shitting blood. Some of them right in the bunks. So,
Ugh.
what's that you say? You feeling a little queasy, are you?
In other words, just wait a second and I'll just show you. Let's not mock his, Alright.
Alright. Got it? You have no time for me. On the way out.
Wait. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
What do you mean?
He's going to need medical
I want
supplies,
to
isn't
make
he?
these poor men a tincture. Already sent one of the sailors to fetch me boiled water. But for the best effects, I'll need some alcohol. There's brandy in my chest. It's locked. Here's the key. Bring me that brandy, and I'll figure something out for your queasiness.
Alright, I'll fetch it for you.
And now we'll be taught how to do that. So, he hasn't said where his chest is. Presumably it's not right here next to him, although that would make a lot of sense. Why would his chest be far away? We are... That's a very bright blue crystal. We are supposed to be speaking to Sirdar again after we visit the not the surgeon, but physician. Let's call him a physician instead. That's much more reasonable. Hello, you're... Squid. Okay. Very sort of punky 2015 fashion sense, a lot of these people. Seaman and a rower. Okay, fair enough.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
Green glowing crystal. So magical glowing crystals are not that uncommon here. Let's have a search around. You are fish. Okay. Let's see who else we can talk to. A knight. Truly impressive and prestigious individual. This man's probably blocking our egress up this path.
Hey, stop right there. Where do you think you're going?
Well, look, I've got to go. Sorry, I'll go back. So it's got to be around here somewhere. It would make a lot of sense if it was just here. But why would he have us... Oh. This sailor is rather sickly. Why would he have us pick up something that's right next to him anyway? Unless it's to show our willingness to help. And where would his chest be? Possibly up there. Now we do have a... Oh, what's this? In the bottom left. I think that's for ZXCV. Oh, that's those... That will correlate to those buttons. Well, let's see if we can... Can we get up here? We can indeed clamber up using the jump button. And just drop down. Hello?
My bones are aching again. The storm's coming. I can feel it.
Oh, that's got to be nasty. Alright. We are not seeing much of a chest.
Sunny and rainy and sunny again. And nothing's likely to change. What a nightmare. Bread prices went up again.
I mean, that's a crate, so it doesn't really count. Let's see if Sirdar will speak to us yet, or if he's waiting for us to finish with the doctor.
Go on. Don't be scared. I won't run off.
He's waiting for us to finish with the doctor. Okay. So, is this the great big chest we're supposed to interact with?
Yes! 3 bottles of brandy. Should I give the physician all of them, or...?
Well... Let's leave the apple here, because it's not... No, we'll take it. What the hell. So, we could keep some for ourselves, like the young, drunken lout we are. Or take this a little more seriously. Look, there's a lot of sailors here, many of whom are not feeling very great.
Shit! I'll crush you with my bare hands!
If we get in some kind of trouble and need protecting, and these people are supposed to protect us, the healthier they are, the better. So it's in our best interest. 100 of 110. That's a, ooh, cracked vodka bottle. Let's leave that as well. We probably had a... Look, we're probably a bit too queasy to handle any... Looks like it might almost be a woman with some slightly girlish face, but I think it's a fellow. Let's head back to the physician. I mean, we could have just taken... We couldn't take one bottle out. We had to take all 3. So...
Do you have them?
Yeah, look, I've got the brandy.
Yep, I've got the brandy.
3 bottles of brandy. On the house, allegedly.
3 bottles of brandy on the house.
You're not much of a joker. All right,
No, we're not.
cartographer, how's your nausea? Still suffering?
No, I feel better. Toughed it out, I guess. Well, I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
I wouldn't be standing here otherwise.
Here, drink this down and then leave. And go get some fresh air. Should kick in quickly.
Thanks.
I've noticed the subtitles don't quite match the dialogue, and that's okay. They're probably written at different times.
Bread prices went up. We'll be eating eating grass soon.
Rough to be sure.
Oh, mate.
But life goes on.
And you thought you were better.
You have
That plus seems to be
quite
a...
performance, Tristan. Are you all right?
I don't know what happened. The physician gave me some sort of concoction. Said it'd work quickly.
Did he send you up for some fresh air?
Well, yeah.
Must have given you an
Well,
emetic.
something came up for
He
fresh
loves
air.
playing jokes like that.
Some bloody joke.
Look on the bright side, Tristan. You can't be queasy if your stomach's empty. So he did help you, in a way. Even if it wasn't very pleasant.
An emetic
Feeling
makes you
better now,
puke.
right?
Yes, but it's...
Very good. Let's talk a bit. We've sailed almost halfway across the kingdom together, but I hardly know anything about you. This whole journey is like a dream come true for you, right?
Yes.
Well,
Dealing with paperwork isn't exactly an adventure.
Is that what you think we're doing? Going on an adventure?
I do realise you're going to Greyshaft on important business.
Important, and also likely dangerous. Tell me, cartographer, what would you do if we encountered bandits? Remember,
what?
you stand
Now?
before an order knight. So
Shit
answer
myself and
truthfully.
hide behind the knights. I'd help you fight them off, try and stay out of the way, take care of the wounded, or I'd bargain with them. You know what? Maybe I could stand to learn a little more about medicine. I think this might be some kind of choice of starting skills. Try and stay out of the way might be some kind of stealth skills. I'd try and take care of the wounded after the confrontation.
I'll take care of the wounded. I'm sure there wouldn't be many willing to help them in the middle of a fight.
One help you. You were ambushed on your way to the privy. The bandits know you're not alone. Their knives are at your throat and they're demanding you take them to our camp. What would you do, Tristan?
Put up a fight, play along, try and buy some time, play the fool. I'd try to buy some time.
Try and buy some time. Helping them wouldn't be an option. I'd just be killed. But you never know.
You're an interesting one, cartographer. All right, run along to the navigator. He's getting impatient.
Well, the ship's not moving. And we do have the option to just press the tab button and go, look at this. That's not doing much, is it? Okay. Talk to a navigator. Fine. Okay, so it's not an on-screen tracking. There's probably some kind of map. Buttons I'm clearly not used to. If there's no map, that's actually quite nice. Where would the navigator be? I don't think we've seen a navigator. I think up here. That way, quite possibly. But hold, who are these? Just a couple of sailors.
Bread prices went up again.
And was it N? N for stats. So we have strength.
Life goes on.
So there are item requirements. Dexterity. Stamina, we've got plenty of that. So running and swimming for longer, more stamina reserves, increased oxygen supply underwater, and attack with more hits, so strike more blows. We have world sense, will to live, and ancient knowledge. We can look into those. Okay, map is not available yet. We'll probably see the navigator for that. Journal, skills. So, skill trees, presumably. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Skill trees. Excellent stuff. Okay. And no skill points. 30 of 650 experience, so quite a way to go. Journal is going to tell us stuff we've done and stuff to do. Navigator is getting impatient. I need to hurry. Well, I don't think we get to go out to the ship.
Hang on,
Oh.
you're the cartographer, right? Tristan.
That's what I heard the orderman call
He
it.
can't read my map, can
you
he?
have me at a disadvantage then. I don't know your name.
My name's Rower. You don't have anything to drink on you, do you? The skipper
Not anymore.
confiscated all the booze before we set sail, so as not to get on your night's bad side.
I don't. Sorry. I'm just looking for a physician.
Nothing at all. Don't go thinking I'm just an over drunk, by the way. Just that every time there's a storm, or even just bad weather, I get an ache in my heart and feel lousy enough to jump from the yardarms. A good old portion of liquor makes everything right again, and the noise in my head stops. Well, I wouldn't give for even a drop.
Sorry.
If only we'd kept some. Water, please. Could you give me some water?
The water. Please.
Oh, right, we're
Not
supposed to
doing
boil
too
it.
well now, are you, brother? Told you that ordered physician was a lousy ash sucker.
Ash sucker. Well, apparently I've got to go. So Rower is not the navigator.
Have you seen how far the guard captain's face?
Neither is this knight.
Through the entrance.
I'm going to presume we are not supposed to swim out to the vessel. Swimming. Okay, let's see. When exploring rivers, lakes and the sea, mind your stamina. If you exhaust it completely, you will start drowning. Left shift to lunge, right mouse to dive, left mouse to emerge. Well, I'm not gonna... I'll just head back out.
Hello. Do you know where?
You're the cartographer, right?
This morning I was.
You have it rough, cartographer.
Well, maybe a little rougher than you. Are you hiding here to smoke?
Can't smoke in front of the others. It's all, give me a hit, Squid. Share with us, Squid. And I only have enough Rutmain for a few more.
Why do they call you Squid?
Why squid?
Stinger nose. Where does anyone get their nicknames? Squids don't smoke, I don't think.
No, but they spit out clouds of thick dark ink. Like octopuses do. What's Rutmain?
What's Rutmain?
What titan did you fall off of? It's what we smoke on Greyshaw. We were the first, and we taught the whole kingdom the habit.
We? Are you from Greyshaft?
This morning I was.
Why didn't you stock up on Rutmain before we left the starter?
Think you're so clever, do you? Haven't heard that it's banned from a starter to basalt, then?
No, I didn't know that.
Mm.
Why is it banned?
That's enough, asker of questions. Let me smoke on my native shore in peace.
Alright. Let's go. Not sure we should try it. It's probably addictive.
Fearless. Bandits around here have grown fearless. Someone was robbed right in the outskirts recently.
I've got a horrible feeling it is out on the ship, but why should we sail? There's boats here. Right, hey you. Gotta go. Alright. This man seems to have some kind of scroll. Maybe he's the navigator. Just a knight.
A sorry sight.
Yep, I probably am. I really don't want to have to swim all the way out to the ship.
What do you want?
What are you yelling about?
What's it to you? Leave me alone.
All right. It's just that the knights are on a secret mission, and here you are shouting loudly enough to be heard on the other islands.
Hey, shouting, am I? We
Not
unloaded
really.
some of the provisions from the ship, and had barely put them on the ground when these pests swarmed them.
What pests?
Uh-oh.
Those light-blasted bugs. Fecking insects. If they tear through all our food, I'll be flogged for certain.
Do you want me to try and shoo him away?
Do you want me to try and shoo them away? I guess I could stomp on them, or...
No, I already tried that. The quartermaster walloped me good for disturbing everyone. I know what you can do. How's about you squash 'em all? Give 'em a good thrumping.
How would I don't even have a weapon.
What do you need weapons for? Squash those bastards underfoot. Just rid me of this plague for 7's sake.
Alright. I'm not going to claim I've done it already. Don't know where these things are. Can I interact with this? No. Can't pick up that lump of wood. There's someone in there lying down, I think. I'm not hearing any squelching or crunching sounds. Let's see. One of the seconds complained of insects that were threatening the sack's provisions. He prayed to the old gods that I might get rid of these menaces. Apparently it's already done. Maybe that's a maybe that's something that will be more fully implemented in the future after the demo. Apparently I've already squished all over them.
The bugs are dealt with.
Oh, lad, made us 7 hear your words, else another plague may come. In any case, thank you. Perhaps now I can get some rest.
Right. Okay, well, I better go. Okay, we've got virtually no equipment. An Astartian gambeson and good grey Shaftian trousers with boots. Yeah, not bad. Okay, what we got? Hunger, thirst, it's not blood, and fatigue for the eye. Interesting. Well, we got more experience points. Fighting stats are basically non-existent. At least we got a bit of protection. Okay. Now let's see if we can find this navigator. I don't like the fact we got an image of the ship's wheel.
Hey. What? I'm not asleep. The knight told me to guard the... Oh, it's you.
That's a fellow after all.
The Order's navigator, right? Not exactly. I'm a cartographer. Aren't those the same thing?
Apparently not. I need to find the navigator. Hey, how's your work going here?
How's your work going here? I've been working my arse off. Who do you think's been cleaning up after you this whole time? By the 7, have some shame. Yeah, sorry. I had no idea that would happen. It's fine.
What?
It's tough being a seasick navigator.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's what he said.
Well, not exactly, but he sounds Cornish. Do you want an apple?
Want an apple? Sure. Thank you, navigator. Don't take it personally, all that stuff about cleaning up after you. Don't worry, I won't. Have you been to Grey Shaft before? Just once. My pa brought me here when I was very young. We lived in a village. I remember there was a huge fish skeleton there. I also remember going fishing with some local folk. 2 men on the older side. I think their names were Vive and Nalev. But yes, not a care in the world.
Well, off he goes. Wait. So we're giving him the apple. It's fine. I want to try and avoid leaving camp unless I absolutely have to. And we have no map access, so... Okay, let's try this. I'm not going to ask for Rutmane. Although presumably I'll be asking for it for the other chap down there.
Cartographer, it's about time.
Aha!
What do you need? I was told you were expecting me.
Had you fill already? I thought you'd still be in the head, shivering. Go pass out on your puke-stained mattress. We've reached the cove anyways.
Listen, it was an accident.
A cartographer with marvellous maps. He'll chart us a route that'll make navigating the reefs as easy as sailing between a mermaid's tits. That's what the skipper told me.
I'm really sorry.
People were relying on you, and you behaved like a fragile wench. This'll give me a chance to see how well you know your own maps too.
If we don't change course, we're going to hit a countercurrent. You have a spot to the north of here with more ways than usual marked on your map. The course to the east is the most scenic. We can walk. I need more time to think. I wonder if all of these are correct. You know what? You have a spot to the north of here with more waves than usual marked on your map.
Be wary of large clusters of waves. They can be a sign of reefs, even though there aren't any in that area according to my maps. It's best to be on the safe side and avoid spots like that anyways.
I agree. I have to admit, I thought you'd be arrogant and refuse to doubt your own wonderful maps.
To doubt my maps, then lose the entire ship.
If we don't change course, we're going to hit a countercurrent. Hang on, the course to the east is more scenic.
The course to the east is more scenic. We'll be going around almost the entire island, and we get a great view of the whole landscape.
And leave our 6 sailors lying in their own bloody mess, while the healthy ones try and get by on the last stale crumbs of food left.
Yeah, not
with
ideal.
you spewing your guts overboard the whole time. What is the matter with you? You know what? Get out of here, cartographer.
What do you mean, get out?
I mean what I said. Go chat with your captain. Or go spew your guts. Or scratch your arse. Doesn't matter to me. I just want you out of my sight. All you're doing is getting in the way.
If we suggested
I don't
walking...
need no damn cartographer. They're like children, I swear!
If we suggested walking, I suspect he might say... Yeah, what use are you as a cartographer then? Get out of my sight. You know, he might have disliked that anyway. Gellert?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I'm thinking up the hill. You gonna be any help for me? Nope. That's okay. Finding my way around. Looks like I'm gonna have to go try and find the boss. Do we get to use map now? We do not get to use map now. I think we're gonna have to start charting the island.
You again?
Yep. I'm just going for a walk.
I'm just going for a walk.
You can go for a walk later. No one leaves, that's orders.
No one leaves.
Alright.
Am I a prisoner or something?
I get the orders, I follow the orders. Back where you came from.
Okay, so Gellert's got to be around here somewhere, even though he really doesn't seem to be. And I don't want to be swimming out to the ship to try and find him. I think I've found him. Here we are.
Ah, Tristan. How are things with the navigator?
Just fine. He's a fine fellow.
Well,
I'm sure we'll get on swimmingly.
sarcasm I
Always
see.
full of jokes. The seasickness hasn't gotten the best of you yet, has it?
It certainly tried its hardest.
Not
Captain.
yet.
Call me Gellert. You're a civilian. There's no need for titles. You can speak freely. Have you had a good time?
I'm sorry?
Got nothing else to say, huh? Well, let's talk about something else then.
That was awkward. Ins 7. Every island has its legends. Insight? Inspiration? Not sure. Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Gellert, why are we sailing to Greyshaft?
Well, you sail to Greyshaft to make sure the ship reaches its shores safely. Then the crew will replenish the stores of water, and you'll sail back to Astarte. But as for the Order's aims, that's not something you're entitled to know.
I thought we were speaking freely, and no titles.
Consider that a friendly answer. In any other case, I'd have punched you in the teeth for asking too many questions.
Right. Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
Have you known Wilbert for a long time?
A long time indeed. I broke his nose. Back when I was barely off the boat.
What?
Really? The ship had just arrived from Meor.
Long
I was
time.
still very young. I had managed to sneak on board and hide out in the hold. And I figured I'd be able to sneak back out when we got to a starter. But this fox spotted me. Came up to me with one hand behind his back and started asking questions about who I was and where I came from. I was not much of a talker back then, and I socked him right in between the eyes. He fell back onto his rump, stared at me wide-eyed and asked, "Why did you do that?" Then I saw that he was holding a loaf of bread in his other hand. He had wanted to give it to little urchin me, and so we made a trade. I gave him my filthy old kerchief to mop up the blood, and he gave me the bread. We've been in contact ever since.
A little boy alone in the ship's hold. Didn't your parents wonder where you went?
There was
Sounds
no
like
one
he
to
was a
wonder
stowaway.
about, Tristan. What about you? What do your parents think of your adventure?
I wouldn't know who to ask. I spent my childhood at the church orphanage.
Don't they tell you the names of your parents when you reach adulthood and leave the orphanage?
Yes, but only if you ask. And at that point, I really didn't care.
Okay, kind of out for himself and cocky then. Should have maybe kept a bit of a booze for himself. It's interesting to know the kind of story we're playing, the kind of character. Have you been to the Fifth Island?
Have you been to the Fifth Island?
Yes. Several years ago.
Was it an official trip? Did you go in through the harbour?
Too official, if you ask me. Not much more pleasant.
Why not?
Because we arrived in port on the Retribution.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I saw frescoes of it at the church orphanage, but I don't remember them telling us much about it.
I'm not surprised. Because it's on the Order's conscience, not the Church's. They send the galley called Retribution when there is a direct threat to the King's authority. All the foundations of our faith are disrupted. No negotiations, no trials, fair or otherwise. Just divine retribution at the tip of Order Knight swords.
And that happened on Grey Shaft.
Unfortunately, yes. Those are bad memories, Tristan. Let's not stir them up.
Alright, well I don't get to explore his option funny. Well, it was lovely talking to you, allegedly.
Well, it was lovely talking to you. I think I'll go lie down.
Wait, now let me ask you a question of my own. That journal you keep, do you really record every step you take as Wilbert commanded?
I'm trying my best.
Well, close enough.
I'm curious.
I can let him have a look, but not fully study the thing. Plus, I haven't really written very much down there just yet.
Yes, of course.
And
Some adventure you've been having.
he's
That's for sure.
Thank you for lightening
superior.
my mood, Tristan. That's truly a luxury in our line of work.
Certainly, Gellert. Anytime.
Meaning he could beat me up or have me arrested.
You should get some rest. I'll see you in the morning.
Odd different camera angle there. Uh-oh, what do you want?
Commander, I'll stand watch. I'm wide awake.
That won't be necessary. I've meant to post. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. You should rest as well.
Oh. Seems like we'll be resting soon. And after we do, I'm going to adjust the music and voice volumes ever so slightly. And it's pissing it down with rain. We're probably just waking up to this. Certainly looks like it. Everyone's pretty miserable. Someone's got a bow. Hang on. This can't be good. Oh no, is armor going to be non-existent and arrows just go straight through it? Or around it? So, about that combat experience we don't have. We said we'd try and heal people. We might not get much of a chance. Perhaps we lie low and stay out of trouble. I think we are not quite... Magic? Oh no! What foul sorcery is this? There goes the ship. And I think we've been knocked out and we'll wake up long after this is all over. Long after this is all over. We might even get to get some equipment from the dead bodies. like that axe, which seems to have an all-metal handle. Or a wooden head. Seems to be made all of the same material. Now then. We're beginning to return to the world, and it hurts. Oh, the pain. I wouldn't be surprised if the entire party in the camp had been slain by the attackers, and we were the only survivor. Minor injury. You're likely to end up with more minor wounds than minor victories under your belt. These wounds slightly lessen your combat capabilities, but they'll heal on their own in time. Do note that if you get another minor wound while wounded, your injuries will worsen and become a serious wound. And we can't click on the button here to... Oh, we can. Right. Let's hold off. So we got experience. Oh, yeah. Minor wound. Shallow wound. 9, just under 10 minutes. Got it. Can turn into a serious wound. Slightly lowers your vitals. You can treat this yourself with a bandage, if we can find one. Okay. And I did say I wanted to change some sound settings. Audio. Can we get music down to about 60? Yeah. And voice up to 100. Sure. Okay. Now, we probably want to... I mean, 10 minutes, we want to be very careful indeed. This is shocking. We'd better look for survivors. Maybe we should hunker down in case their enemies are still about. I'm going to imagine they've mostly left. Huh. Welcome to Greyshaft. Find survivors.
What almighty.
We can try. Not... Huh. And we still can't head up that way. Can we... We cannot take that blade from that body. It doesn't look like any of the attackers fell.
This is our physician. Or
it was.
Was.
Yeah.
What a nightmare.
We might not get any survivors at this rate. Let me guess, Serdar's alive with his hair that's shorter than his beard. Someone lives.
Cartographer!
And it's Serdar.
Cartographer!
Hey, you alright? You alive?
I'm alive. I'm mostly alive. Ah, just going to rest a bit.
Ooh.
What happened? I remember people... a crash. Then I woke up ashore.
Fun,
You were
wasn't
always
it?
ashore.
They were waiting for us. Caught us in an ambush like fish in a net. I think they hit the ship to make sure no one could escape.
An ambush? I thought this was a secret mission.
You
It was.
thought right, Cartographer.
Not anymore.
I hope we'll have time to ponder this idea again sometime. But no worries. Things aren't really all that bad.
I mean, they look
Right.
it.
Couldn't be better.
Judge for yourself. You're alive, I'm alive, and we still have that scroll.
What scroll?
Which means we can get to the Order as planned. Just...
As planned. We have to get off this island. Everyone's dead.
Quit your complaining. Our mission is still to find Answer and give him the letter. Once it's in his hands, there'll be an Order ship to take you straight back to the capital. Perhaps there'll be a place for me on that ship too. One willing.
Sounds like he might
Listen
expire
carefully,
of his
Tristan.
wounds.
As you can see, I'm in a bit of a mess. And I really don't want to kick the bucket here in this one forsaken cove. There was a physician on the ship with us, remember? He always wore a ridiculous hat.
Oh yeah, I
How
found
can I
him.
forget? All those jokes about us puking our guts up.
Yeah. So many of us were ready to kill him for those jokes. Look how things turned out. But anyways, you need to find his bag. It's big, with a belt strap. There should be a few healing potions inside in red flasks. They'll help stop the bleeding. Do you know any prayers to the One?
I know the last rites.
How appropriate. While you're looking for the bag, best pray that the potion flasks are all still in one piece.
Yeah, let's hope
because
they aren't
otherwise
broken.
you'll have to go dig up his chest, which went down with his cabin on the ship.
Oh
I
no.
don't think I'll last long enough for you to find it. Come now. You set sail with us in search of adventure, did you not? Here's your first quest. Save this knight. Maybe eventually you'll get around to saving princesses.
A lot of the dialogue seems to hint that we were supposed to... that, you know, this whole section here was supposed to be on the ship. Let's go back to the physician. To his body, at least. It's unlikely but possible the satchel may still be with him.
Aha! One bottle's still intact.
Just one.
Well, just one.
Oh, piss off. I'll think of something. I'll manage. We'll give this to the knight. He's a better fighter than we are.
I can manage.
If I can stay out of harm's way, my injury will heal in time.
Here.
Did you find it? My hero. Ah, I feel better already. Thank you, Tristan. Now listen to me. I just need another minute here, then we'll get moving. The Order's headquarters on this island is north of here. Like I said before, we need to get this letter to their leader, Answer. And then you'll get on that ship. And who knows? Maybe I will too.
What happened to the men who ambushed us?
Ah, they're not around right now, so there's nothing to worry about. And anyways, counting you, there's two of us now. As my Uncle Tibor always said, one's an easy target, but two's trouble. So we'll be fine.
Did your uncle say anything about beaches covered in corpses?
When it comes to dead men's possessions, there's no superstition in a time of need. He runs a tavern on Greyshaft. Has tons of stories. So come on, grab yourself a weapon and bring me my sword. It's sticking out of that scum over there.
I'm not hearing a massive difference in audio levels after the adjustments I've made, so maybe, you know, the audio settings aren't quite working. Hey, it's a demo. It's not a final product. It's fine. Let's go try and find that sword and pray we don't have to use it before we get it back to him. We do know there's something nasty over here. This is the sword we could not pick up earlier. We had no reason to, but now we do.
There's something engraved on the handle. To my favourite nephew from Uncle T.
Uncle Tibor, obviously. And we gave away the apple. We could have probably done with that. So, fatigue is green. It's not red. So, are we tired and we're just waiting to wait it off? Let's give him his blade. Uh-oh. Is he passed?
But the potion? How?
Must have been a more serious wound. Oh, we're burying him now. I don't think we'll have the time or energy to bury everyone. Well, here we are. We probably feel pretty bad right now. Emotionally, that is.
The letter. He said that the Order would help me get home.
Do we have to go pick it up from him? Or, oh, we haven't done it yet. There we go. We do have a sword and we got to get out of the cove. Where, oh where is this sword? We brought it Ah, quest items. So we don't get to wield it as a weapon? Worth a try. Well, you know what? The daylight is back. Hang on, what's this? What was that? There was something... Some stale bread. You know what? There might be a few other things we can pick up now. If we're going to be leaving, I don't think we should return here. So let's take what we can now. Not that I'm expecting to be able to get much. I also imagine those boards with the body lying on something behind them are broken now, and that's the way we can go. But let's just check for any items we can pick up. Because this is a very bad situation for us to be attempting to survive. Okay. Peasant lass. What a name for a drink. Peasant, not pleasant as well. Okay, let's see what we got here. So bread is bread. Just don't look at my mold. Yeah. Instant eases hunger for 10, restores health by for 20. Additionally, restores health for 40 over 20 seconds. Probably a good idea to eat then. Hunger at 55 out of what? Peasant lass, increase instant strengthens immunity for 20. Immunity 98 is pretty good if we presume it's out of 100. We might want to eat that bread soon. Because it looks like that's the only way we're getting our health back. But we don't... Oh no, that's open now. We can finally go for that walk. And die. In which case these boards may never be open. Although with all the fire and destruction, it would make sense that they were. Let's see if there's anything here we can claim. Maybe we will... cracked vodka bottle. Look, we might be able to throw it or something. Maybe we'll reach a certain point and the game will say, look, there are enemies, you'll want to fight them. And the sword will turn from a quest item into an equipable item. We still can't make it through here. Okay. We've seen some kind of nasty creature. So I am going to... How would I do? Double click? Okay. And we will press Z to eat the bread. That's got us back. That should get us up to pretty much full health, actually. Can we get this? Yes. Looks like there are a few things we can gather after all. That's a plate or bowl, not something to take. Okay. Aha. There are some supplies, so I'm going to hold off on consuming, you know, all the food and drink until it becomes evident we need it. We'll have, theoretically... Wait, so stamina... Okay, hold on. Strengthens immunity, so if we pop that down here... water, it's water. Look, we'll get thirsty at some point. Quenches thirst and restores stamina. Okay. Stamina 26, that's great. Having stamina here and stamina here is not ideal. Stamina potion. Okay, so basically our health, right? And a bottle of milk. Restores health and stamina. Okay, and slow heal. Okay, so lots of options. We'll just pop it there for now. Okay. Given that this is a demo, I'm going to presume that I will be able to have what I need. So if I'm going to presume I won't get into a fight unless, I shouldn't make that assumption, unless I already have the means to fight. Maybe I'll need to sneak and avoid monsters to begin with. Especially in my injured state. Oh, yeah. Now, we've seen that there's some kind of monster nearby, or was at one point, and there may be once again. Well, we finally get to head out of the camp and up this hillside path that looks like it's going to zig and zag its way up the hill. Oh.
Farewell.
Why farewell? On the contrary. Hello there.
Oh, thank the one! Please help me, we were attacked!
Yep, you certainly were. And now you're being robbed. By those brigands you were warned about. Looks like we may need to escape captivity. Well, at least they're taking us somewhere instead of leaving us there to die. It means they want something from us. Probably to translate that letter they might have nicked from us. Oh, if we have to steal that back as well before we can escape from them, that would be interesting. And he looks important. We might need to speak to him. Ah, he's going to tend to our wounds. Okay. Well, maybe he's just going to torture us. I would say there's lots of beards without moustaches, but they've clearly got stubble where they've shaved off their moustaches recently, or got them very short. It must be a recent fashion trend in this world, in this part of this world. Maybe they're all Russian sailors, and they like to drink flaming sambucas and don't want to set their moustaches on fire. Or perhaps there's some other reason. Okay, Act 1, Grey Shaft. Looks like we're out of the introduction. Your face looks better. That inky substance that was on it is gone. You might have spent some time recovering, and those are some impressive muscles, to be honest. Okay, we've kept our supply items. Guess what I'm doing, obviously, right now. We don't have the letter. Look, I wouldn't expect to keep the sword, but the letter being gone is a serious issue. Right. Good to know. Oh, wow. Unless they've put my belongings in here. Well, these aren't my previous belongings. Oh, are we... Wait. That looks bad. Okay. Minor injury. Concussion. Got it. Solid blow to the head. Oh, it's going down at least. And we are really thirsty. Okay. Drink some milk. let's not go putting all this stuff on just yet. Probably should speak to this individual first and see what he wants of us.
So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Right.
Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already be crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Right.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Anyways, I have work to do outside. Get yourself up. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Take a look. There might be something that'll fit. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
So, I'm feeling that we're going to have to... Oh, that colour makes it look like stealing. Diagram, mended old shirt. You know what? Let's take all that lot. I imagine... I've got a kind of crafting station feel for this game. Like, we can't just do it
this
everywhere.
Is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
So I've got a feeling we're going to need to recover that letter as a major plot point before we can expect to be able to get out of here. Probably shouldn't be taking all this stuff just yet, but hey. Now, let's see what we got here. We probably need some crafting skills to do that anyway. Right, so we got ourselves some trousers, not even full length, a basic tunic, a dented sword, and an old knife with a dexterity requirement we don't quite meet. So, sword it is. Apparently we might need it. Okay. Well, our letter's missing, and my reckoning is the brigands who ambushed me have got it. I'm not sure they know what it means, or that they'll understand it. Can we... Learning recipes. You've learned a new recipe. Great. And... Playtest combat book. Okay. Not even in English. Latin, fake Latin, or pig Latin. Que medicamenta non sanat, ferrum sanat. Que ferrum non sanat, ignis sanat. Que vero ignis non sanat, insanabilia reputari oportet omnia prios expiriri quam armis sapientem deset. I don't know if we'll have learned it. We got experience points. Puts us nearer to the next level. Let's go out into this fellow's yard or garden and see what he wants of us, because it seems we're going to have very little choice in the matter. Can we? No, we just barge our way through it. Okay.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart arse, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me and I'll find something else for you to do.
Look, we're grateful. He saved our life. We might as well...
Maybe I was better off drowning.
Help him out. Is that? Okay. We can squelch them. So, you want me to move this? It's big. It's heavy. We might want to put it down a lot. Oh, those leg muscles are really defined, actually. Keep trudging along to get behind the house. That looks like we're going to be hitting it with a weapon soon. Can we... Okay. So we're not stacking... Can we stack them here?
Something's blocking it from the other side.
No. Okay.
Something's blocking it from the other side.
So we're standing them on end. Oh, a workbench. Need to prepare for a long journey or reinforce your armor? A workbench is a great place to start. It allows you to craft bows and arrows as well as consumables. You can also fix up your clothes, improve your armor, or prepare important upgrade components for your gear. Oh, if we get to do upgrades like in... Oh, what was that? Black Blade, Black Sword game thing where you... A lot of console games like that thing, actually, where you put small little modifications onto things. So, mended old shirt. Sure. We've got an old... We don't have an old shirt. We got the cloth. We got the strong thread. We don't have an old shirt. What do we have then? Old shirt. So we'll take it off. Now we got it. Can't work on it while we're wearing it, apparently. This old shirt has seen some repairs. And we got a bit of reinforcement along the top there. We got a little leather bracelet. Sleeves are pulled up a little. Oh, look at us. We feel so hardcore with our incredibly threadbare cloth with gaps in it around the shoulders. I don't think that's clipping. I think it's intentionally supposed to look bad and we're supposed to improve it over time. We're obviously not going up that ladder, but there's another barrel over here. We should start moving, and you know what? It's nearer than the other. Oh god, how are we going to... Come on, you. Barrel. Barrel. It's being very difficult. Okay. Well, let's take this one then while we're at it. And then we'll have to work out how on earth we're to get to that other one. Oh, okay. Let's drag this round here. And then work out if we can move the other one. Oh, it's heavy. But we got some stamina, so... Yep. Okay.
Fantastic!
Alright. Now, pull up the weeds. Let's go looking for things but look very out of place. Ah. Besides easing your hunger, a good meal can give you the strength to achieve great things. The higher your survival skill, the more types of food you can cook over a fire. All food falls into one of two categories. Snacks can be prepared beforehand and stocked for the road, where they might reinvigorate you when needed. Meals, including breakfasts, lunches and dinners, are cooked over a fire and consumed immediately, providing you with substantial, long-lasting bonuses. I like that. No carrying around bowls of soup or something. How is our hunger doing it? So, omelette needs eggs. Omelette with meat and tea needs eggs, raw meat and berry tea. Fish soup, we got none of that stuff either. Fish soup with potatoes and vodka. Burned meat. Cooked brunfish. Cooked woad fish. We might have to cook something soon. Maybe he'll give us. And cooked herb fish. That's a very carnivorous diet. We can sit here. I don't know if we'll actually recover our energy or anything while we do. But it's nice to sit down for a little while. Oh, we can't fully rotate the camera that much. Okay. That's enough for now. He'll complain if we spend too long. Oh, and an anvil. Yeah. There's no better weapon than one forged by your own hand. Use the anvil and crafting skills to make items using blueprints. A weapon you make yourself will have higher stats and lower requirements. If you collect all the materials for it yourself, you can make a tidy profit too. The Master Blacksmith skill allows you to design and forge a unique sword, adjust it to suit you perfectly, and even strengthen it further. Not that we have a Master Blacksmith skill yet, but let's just unequip this, just in case. Okay, forging weapons, crafts all types of melee weapons for Pride of Tantares, a unique sword designed to suit your personal taste, requires the treasure of Tantares and requires the basic mastery skill. Yeah, we don't have either of those, do we? In terms of skills, basic crafting required insight 8 and 150 gold, so we're going to have to train from people, and insight is 5. That's a long way to go. Dexterity 8. We have basic combat training, apparently. We can't see the requirements for these. So I'm thinking we might get more attribute points than skill points. Or there may be no skill points. Oh no, there are skill points, okay. Interesting. Hello, there's a book here. Stormwind's War 5. Some burnt meat. Okay, so we could start trying to cook that, I suppose, if we needed. Let's not just rob this man blind. Got an outhouse there. We can't go in. There's booze on the floor, an empty bottle.
Can't last much longer without food.
Oh, mate. Okay, fine. There's a carrot, tomato, burnt meat. Let's see what we can do with this burnt meat. So that's a snack. Okay, let's snack on it. Oh, so it equips. There's no use from inventory. Got it. Well, since the weeds don't seem to be out here, they might be in here where he's working. Okay. I wonder if we can craft something with these items, these weeds. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. It's like gardening. Frustrating, painful, but eventually rewarding.
Trousers?
By the seven, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
Sounds like someone. You know what? Pop an apple in there as well. Apple could... I mean, apples are juicy. They could reduce thirst a little bit. Not much, mind. Just like a few points. I wonder if we can clean those trousers. And... okay, let's take a look at them. We're not going to put them on. Why did you pick them up? We're probably going to have to wash them.
What's that? Done with everything?
Have you lived here long?
Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around.
Explains
Once
the
I
tattoo.
met my lady here on Greyshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too, a feisty little thing like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together.
Don't
here.
ask.
In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
Why did you draw that thing on your face?
Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
He's a right idiot, isn't he?
boy. This thing is the Royal Man of War, the symbol of Greyshaft's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your arse I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him, even if it means putting my own life on the line, even when it comes to drunken brawls.
I see. Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your garden?
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it? Hey, that's a nice knife you got there.
That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
That he should.
Darling, where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First all of us, and the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then finally I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one." I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy.
It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm sure my son
Oh,
would
I know, we
approve of
can't
me
take
giving
that.
it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
And you're an experienced old warrior, so have you got anything for pain? My head is killing me. Right, I bet if we find his son with the grey neckerchief, alive and well, like a bandit leader or something out there, he'd better not be nearby and real easy to find. It better be something much later in the game, because otherwise that would cheapen all his effort in searching.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No,
Yeah.
no, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
A little. Not very much, really. I'm more of a scholar, but hey.
No. Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around.
Look, we might learn
And
something
you're
from
golden.
this.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Experience gained and a bandage. So he's either made one and given it to us, or taught us how to do it. Alright, listen, with everything you've been saying...
Listen, all you've been saying, Greyshaft this, Greyshaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Bloody hell, mate.
First of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raised taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turned to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
Alright, well look, I've done all the jobs you wanted me to.
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
And then there'll be more.
I can handle it, yeah.
Think I got them already.
Right back.
I can't last much longer without food.
Maybe not. Mate, are you going to follow me everywhere, or... No. Right. Well, I got some grub. Let's see. Okay, we'll have an apple. We get hungry very quickly. Bit of cheese. Some more carrots. Can't take the axe. But hey, it's worth looking at. So we're really deathly thirsty. Drink whatever that is. That's really okay. Anything here? Oh, let's leave that. Oh. Strong thread. Probably very useful. I mean... Oh, hello. No, we don't need that. Or this. We need this bottle, which we're not allowed to pick up, apparently. A Grey Blight Volume 2. Okay. Any more? No. Right. Let's not take that frying pan. Although it'll probably be useful for cooking some things. We got some books. Let's see. The biggest issue is the ash itself, which is nothing like the ash left in the hearth after a fire. It has the astounding property of instantly solidifying upon contact with liquid of any kind, and it is extremely heavy. A bucket full of this ash would weigh more than the same bucket full of wet sand. Naturally, any crop instantly dies under such a blanket. As for living creatures, whether human or animal, when the ash is breathed in, it hardens instantly upon mixing with liquids inside the body. This leads to immediate breathing problems and, most often, death. The people have learned to cover their noses and mouths to save themselves, of course, so they can still get to the healer or visit a neighbour for some home brew. In cities, you can find special masks made by some crafty people to protect your eyes, but most still prefer a wide-brimmed hat or a pulled-down hood. Unfortunately, that doesn't always help. That's how the sickness came about, the one the people call the Grey. Its cause is one and the same, the inhalation of ash particles. People who live in the woods where the ash settles on the branches can be taken by the Grey in a matter of years if they are not careful. Well, wisdom comes of age. When you level up, you'll gain 3 stat points that you can spend in the stats section. You also receive 1 skill point which you can spend on the many combat and non-combat skills, if you have access to a teacher and a certain amount of gold. Let's see. We get attributes, skills. So dexterity 8. No requirements listed for these. I don't know if we have these, or if they're just unlocked because we have access and meet all the requirements. Insight 8 and dexterity 8. Okay. Insight and fortitude. I suppose we'll need to get this before we can see any of these. Okay. That's cheap. So. Insight and dexterity. Let's see. With 3 points we can get one of these. So increased damage with bows, swords and rapiers. Okay. Let's go all 8 for now. Why not? And queue up a little bit more food. There we go.
I can't last much longer without food.
Really? Mate, seriously, we need to talk about your consumption here, because it's not great. Raw meat. Okay, can we cook some? We can't use the fire. What? Why can't we use the fire anymore? There we go. Right. Let's do it. There we go. Nice and cooked. And we should probably munch on that now if we don't want to die. And he does have himself a nice sword there. Nicer than the one we've picked up.
What's that? Done with everything?
Well, unless you got more. Here's your bottles, Nearest.
Your bottles, Nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
Right, apparently we can learn something. He can teach us basic crafting, except we can't learn it and we don't have the money anyway. So, strength 10, stamina 10, fortitude 8. Right, strength, fortitude and stamina are all good. Strength, fortitude, stamina and insight. Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Right then.
I got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
You don't, yeah.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greysharp goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now.
Yep.
Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter, but no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
Yeah.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square.
Yep, we don't
I'm
stay
not
here.
keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this, you need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path, just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone
good people,
might
eh?
even lead you there if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days.
Yeah, they're not going to take me on trust.
Even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up, and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Yeah.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me.
Had.
The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nearest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man. It's stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Right, sorry, Nearest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Greyshaft people.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the men who attacked you look like? Can you describe them?
Some fucker with a red beard and no
number
moustache.
one, he had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. The other one was almost entirely bald.
Yep.
But his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freeman?
That's what the free hunters call themselves.
They're a local commune of sorts.
They obviously don't live in the
Claim
city.
to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective.
Yeah.
That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell,
Well,
Marist.
I'll come back
Thanks
for
again.
training with experience and money.
Oh, and one more thing.
Oh?
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Yeah, you said. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we better just move. Okay, dry clothes is great. Now, I think he motioned that way, behind him, when he was speaking about the path to take.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Okay. I'm going to take his advice and stay on the path for now. Through a ravine. Well, that's really close as far as ravines go, so I just want to pop back and check the other path. I just head up here. And he'll think, what's that Wally doing meandering about? Okay, maybe we can fish. There's a scarecrow here. Pretty grim looking scarecrow. Tanning rack? Yeah. Animal hides are good for more than just turning a profit. Use your survival skill to turn hides into cloth and leather, which are much more valuable. The higher quality the hide, the more cloth and leather. Well, we don't have any yet. Nothing. Sack full of... We're not taking that stuff. We're not robbing the guy. But we are looking to see what he has. Another pair of soiled trousers. Again!
Another pair of soiled trousers. Oh, they smell just as bad as the first pair.
Hang on. That's two pairs. There's something going on here. Has he got diarrhea or something? Fishing. Oh dear God, no. Fishing is a relatively safe way to secure some food. Prepare some bait and cast the line. Try to make sure your fishing session is successful. Improve your chances of reeling in the catch by keeping the line from snapping. If the line durability drops to 0, the fish will get away, leaving you without a catch. So left click for light snare when the fish goes under. Right click to reel in the fish when the fish starts to get away. How about we just don't do this? Oh no, there's more. Spacebar to land the fish. When the fish takes the bait, wait for it to start moving. If your blobber sinks suddenly, snare the fish. If it starts moving from side to side, reel it in. Look, if you're really into fishing, then this has got to be amazing. Me, I've got no fishing experience at all. So it's not necessarily immersive, it's just possibly tedious for me. Once your success scale climbs over the halfway point, your chances of making the catch will start to rise. But keep an eye on the condition of your line. When the situation calls for decisive action, pull the fish out. It's better to take even a slim chance of pulling something in than losing your catch to a snap line with 100% certainty. Okay, well let's just not do any fishing at all, because we have no idea what we're doing. For now, we're just trying to survive and get enough experience points to get another level and put ability points into... Hang on. There's more trousers up there. Where'd he go? We got more shitty trousers.
Well,
I found another pair of trousers. Got a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, have you?
I found another pair of trousers. Have a habit of strewing them about when you've been hitting the bottle, do you?
what's it to you? I happened to forage the wrong kind of berry, and it made my bowels weak when I was out working in the yard. So I tossed my trousers over there to air them out. Figured I'd wash them later.
And then?
Make it to my age first, boy. Then go and find some young lummox and ask him if you're doing things the right way.
Do you need help with anything?
Do you need help with anything?
Like the trousers?
Those berries really were something foul. If you want to help out, take a turn around the area. There's a plant with red leaves that grows here. Bring me a few of those. They make an excellent soothing tea. I usually drink some before a journey, to avoid any surprises on the trip.
Got it. Plant with red leaves. We'll be on the lookout for that. And... oh. An old dagger. Do we want that? Well, hold on just a moment here. So this is his dagger, which needs... oh, we've got the requirements of that now. 8... 110% attack speed. You know what? Sure. Okay, so it's going to have less reach. But it's actually a decent length compared to the sword we were wielding. Let's pop a carrot in there. There we go. Plant with red leaves, you say? How many does he want?
I need something to drink right now.
Oh, for pity's sake, man. Better eat something too. He's still dying of thirst. Bloody hell. I think it was free. Free it was. Right. Well, we're technically still on the path. Hunger, thirst and rest. Yeah, no kidding. Do not neglect your basic human needs. Resting and keeping yourself fed may very well prove invaluable, improving your hero's capabilities. Failing to do so, on the other hand, will hinder them. Well, currently, he gets hungry and thirsty very quickly. You can satisfy your needs on your own by putting up a tent by the campfire and cooking for yourself, or you can make use of inns and taverns. Maybe there are higher quality things. That's red flowers, not red leaves. Don't like the look of that up there. Let's come back this way. I wonder if running makes us hungry and thirsty quicker. I wonder if the other two red... uh-oh. Walking, running and sprinting. When time won't wait, use sprint to cover a short distance quickly. Sprinting uses twice as much stamina, but allows you to move much faster. Okay, so... in that case, health and stamina. Stamina is not health. Got it. I don't see an urgent need to sprint yet. We're looking for red plants. So, as I surmised, losing the letter was a major plot point. Oh, God, no. That looks bad. Let's see if we can just get away. Perhaps. Nope! Okay. You're a cartographer. You can barely hold a weapon, but don't let that intimidate you. Watch your enemies, note their actions, mind your stamina and the environment. Try wearing out your opponent. It's easier to beat them when they're tired. The same goes for you too. It would be best to find a good teacher if you intend to survive, that is, so we can attack, block, dodge. Okay. Oh, fuck off! Seriously? Oh, we do have a target lock, of course. Oh, God. Okay. And we're dead. That was quick. Okay, load game. Let me guess. Autosave. That looks like the latest. Joy. Yeah. So, we stay on the path, we do not fight. Do we have... Okay. So if we just nip down here, get that second pair of trousers. Revolting though they may be.
Another pair of soiled trousers. Oh, they smell just as bad as the first pair.
Learn about this. Hello. Let's hold on to that a moment. Hale is in Hearty. We may have found one of the three we need. So,
Well,
we'll ask about the trousers. Is there a skip?
what's it to you? So
There
I
is
dropped
a
twice.
spacebar.
Make it to my...
Okay. Need
Do
help
you
with
need help
anything?
with that? There's
Yeah.
a plant with red leaves. I usually drink...
Okay. Let's see. 3 of them, eh? Quest items? No. Okay. Ripened hail grass. That might be what we're after. Okay. Okay, so popular medicine. Got it. Let's see if this one will be a second one. Hail grass it is, so that's 2. We might be able to find a third one in the area without leaving. Obviously, okay, not... Oh, lots of food. Okay, lots of supplies. Right. We might be able to find a third one without endangering ourselves too much, although he has warned us to stay on the path a lot. There's something up there that looks like it's got insect wings. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Oop. You gonna come low? Okay. Nope, no good. Okay. Where the hell are you? Okay, good. Good God. I really need to work out that target lock, but hey.
Don't come any closer.
Hey! We killed a monster. Changing combat stances. Oh. You're becoming a true warrior. Use the change stance buttons to adapt your fighting style. Every subsequent attack in a combo deals more damage and strengthens the effects of the current stance. So, mouse wheel up and down. Quick Stance allows you to deal fast blows to the enemy, but your damage and stagger chance are significantly reduced. This is great for quick and safe attacks. Power Stance allows you to deal considerable damage with a higher chance of staggering the enemy. Balance Stance is for jack of all trades, providing stable damage dealt at a reasonable speed. Not all weapons work with every stance. Take that into account when choosing your fighting style. Presume the dagger needs to be a bit quick. So we're going to pick this, and that should be our free. We get nothing from this body, and that's probably for the best, really. It looks very unhealthy. We don't seem to be so hungry or thirsty anymore, but that may change. Hello again. You might appreciate this.
Well?
Can't I not give you the plant with red leaves? Looks like we need insight before we can get to any of these, right? Seems these are available now, but... okay. We just can't give them to him. Plant with red leaves might help. I mean, that's the plant right there. Oh, wait a minute. 2 hailgrass,
right
1
now.
ripened hailgrass. So he probably doesn't want it ripe. He wants this one for the tea. Got it. Okay. Well, we want to avoid that big giant beetle. Oh, come on. Seriously? I think the rate at which hunger and thirst accrues could be adjusted somewhat. If this is the normal difficulty and we get hungrier and thirstier more quickly on the harder difficulty, then yikes. Oh yeah, we're better with this. It seems to me that the border above the health bar at the top could be an experience meter, and isn't. Altars of the One can be found throughout the Kingdom of the Seven. Pilgrims often leave offerings nearby. They have utmost faith that these will bring them strength and invaluable spiritual experience. Well, we're not going to... we could make an offering, and it would presumably be beneficial in some way. Aha! Speaking of beneficial, I think that's our free hailgrass. What? Where? Hey. Hello. Got him. And... okay, let's put our weapon away, because we don't seem to be able to... raw meat and no animal hide. Well, we are developing our basic skills as a warrior. Our most basic skill is try to dodge more and don't get hit. Another bottle of booze. This man is a right drunkard. So, I mean, we got an experience meter up here, and it's a long way off. We're not going to be spending that skill point anytime soon. But if we return this to him, we might get a little bit of a reward. And every little helps. Now, as a demo, I'm not sure. We'll probably get to go to the city, but not into it. Here's your leaves.
My thanks, boy. I'm out of clean trousers.
Oh, I know that feeling. The timing, I swear. Oh. Yeah, our washing machine's broken at the moment. I had to go around my brother's place so my sister could wash some trousers for my father so he'd have some to put on. Oh! And now we do have experience on the bar, so it is filling, as I hoped. I don't know if I'd noticed that earlier and it had registered and I was surprised that it now seemed empty again. Because I know we'd leveled and expected to get some, and it just clearly wasn't showing yet. It wasn't enough to register on the bar. But that's okay, so we can run a little more, a little further as it were. Probably shouldn't run all the time. Although it doesn't seem to be consuming stamina at the moment. Maybe that's because we're not in a fight just yet. Uh-oh. What is it, Tab? Yeah, reach for harbour and try to make a deal. Got it. Okay, so I'm thinking a city is big. There's going to be lots of people. Uh-oh.
Hi, Vagrant. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Well, he said good people. Let's hope he wasn't lying. And why would he have saved us and set us on this way if he was?
I can't last much longer without food.
Really? Mate, you are shit at this survival thing.
Vagrant? Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal.
No idea.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
Oh, you can teach us. If we had 50 gold, that is. We'll let you find a way out of any difficult situation. Nights in the woods will not seem so dangerous. Your sharp wit will bring you more gold, and if push ever comes to shove, you will deal more deadly blows to your enemies. Okay. Let's set up simple camp in the woods, gain 5% critical strike chance. Okay, and it would lead to insight and dexterity, Oh, that's a lot of insight and dexterity. Okay. What you got for sale? A dented sword. Wait, is that your side or mine? No, that's my stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, well, we obviously can't afford any of this stuff just yet. Diagram. Oh, these are nice if we had loads of money. I do mean loads of money. We don't even have basic crafting yet. So what is this little something?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point.
Yeah.
They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because
someone might come by to grab it.
It doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind. Since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
Well, let's see. Okay, look. I can't. No insight yet. Let's go take a look, then I'll decide.
Let's go take a look, and then I'll decide. Now you're really starting to sound like the brother I've searched for all my life. Let's go. It's not far from here.
Apparently we got a death wish. So, off to the ruins, eh? We are indeed a vagrant in this land, because we are homeless. Alright. Now, will he head back to that camp afterwards? Or will he remain with us stationary when we finish? I don't know. But we have a companion character who's probably far more competent than us. We're just here as a little bit of security for him. So he might actually be a bit shit in a fight. We'll see. Looks like his dagger scabbard is a similar design to ours.
Alright, this is it. Here's the plan, brother.
Uh-oh.
First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us.
Right.
They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
Yep. Okay, well I can't ask for his dagger. Alright, whatever you say, just keep your eyes peeled.
Alright, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
So, what's this constant green glow? Oh, I see big trouble there. Cart full of logs, he said. Oh, seriously? Come on, mate. Can't do much for your fatigue. That'd be the cart full of logs, I imagine. Oi! Got him! There's another one up there. Looks like bad news. And this would be one of these small sacks, right? Okay. Let's hunker down. Oh, seriously? Okay. Rat walkers, eh? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take anything we can. Now, I can see why we'll be needing to rest in it. We want something that will... I mean, nothing's going to help with that very much. Yeah, something that will recover health a bit as well. Yeah, we can go with tomato, sure. Did he... Flawless, eh? Cart with logs, big house. One in the middle and one in the old stable. Okay. I found a sack in the house near the entrance to a village. I'd say that was cart with logs. Okay. Sack in the stable, sack in the big house. Got it. Big house. I mean, this looks pretty big. Oh, you can piss off, mate. least until I get a little closer. Oh. Got him. That looks like somewhere the smugglers might come from. Oh. Is that the kind of hammer we could use as a weapon? Or just as a crafting tool? Looks like a tool. Okay. So be it. 75. Okay, we could do with some more health. Hang on. Sure. Carrot it is. And this looks like the stable. Presumably why there was a great big rat walker outside. So if there's one bite... Oh, fuck off! No.
Get it together, Tristan.
Okay, ow. Bloody hell, mate. Got it. Now hopefully those will bugger off and leave us alone. And we can eat an apple. No! No! They're... Oh my god, no! They are actually attacking us. Better eat that carrot, quick. Right, what else have we got that might be able to restore some health? Sure, bottle of milk. Some wolfsbane. You know what? That wolfsbane, really good deal. And we got blood on our shirt. I wonder if that'll do... Nope, that's going to stay. Oh. We got an autosave, and we do not get to search for great big giant beetle. We also don't get to... So how are we going to get in here? Because we can't open these. Let me... How do I get in? Wait, what? Okay. I'm probably not supposed to be able to do that. But in that case... Oh, thank goodness. We got it. A giant pot, we probably don't want that. Can we... No. Okay. Well, out we go. We've got one more to find in the big house, presumably. And if there's no giant beetle next to it, that's great. I wonder if he's going to say the inn is his campfire. I would not be surprised in the least.
Oh, the door's locked. I can't get inside.
Where? Okay. I am not. I am not mastering this at all yet. Okay, let's have some more wolfsbane. Pop our dagger away. And loot a body for a rusty plate. Okay, so this looks like I ain't getting into this one either. Wait. Certainly looks like a big house. And I could do with some kind of torch to see in the dark, but the friendly, shining glow of quest
I think I've
item
looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox.
has shown me where to go. Now, when we get back to Fox, the smugglers may have come to him. So let's hope we don't have to deal with any... No, it looks like we're okay so far. Unless he's going to rob us now. Here's your 3 sacks.
Any luck?
Here, there was 1 sack in each spot.
No, that's not it. We've just wasted time. You sure you've checked everywhere?
There's still another house to check, but it's locked.
Locked? Please. Practically all you have to do is breathe on these village locks and they open. Come on, I'll show you.
Why does he sound like the man who rescued us? Local accent, obviously. They sound like a bunch of rogues and scoundrels. Now, I'd like to imagine he's going to do it the first time to show us, and then we're going to be expected to do it. Otherwise, he's just going to give us the tools and tell us to do it. But let's see. Or he could get killed by whatever's inside there after the door is opened. Yeah, look, here we are. What are we going to do?
A key would be useful here.
And there we go. Just like I said. Go on in. You know what to look for. I'll be outside. Sorry, Tris. You were a great brother, but I'm an orphan.
Yeah.
Guess family just isn't my thing.
Shit.
Anyways, thanks for the help.
Now how am I supposed to get out of here?
With trouble. But hey, maybe I'll find something in here first before I leave.
This house is practically falling apart at the seams.
Yep, I can probably batter the door down, and there's a great big blue glow over there behind the green glow. So, what's that? Strength potion. Excellent. Could probably do with that. Iron ingots. Excellent stuff. Wow, that's a lot of iron ingots. Okay. The worst part is, if we meet him again, will we be able to train with him again? Oh, there's no way of knowing. Okay. It's not as if we had the opportunity to get the money to pay him to... Now, there are weapons here. Weapon sharpening kit. Excellent stuff. I don't think we can take those axes. And I'm going to presume the weapon sharpening kit needs to be used at a crafting bench. But you never know. Gives your words the sharpness they need. Yeah, how about our weapons? Is that? Probably equip it on there. Oh well. Condition? There's no sort of durability or condition there, so that's a good start. Alright. Well, we need to work on that insight then before we go any further.
These look like human bones.
Yep.
I need to get out of here quickly.
Okay, put that back down again, please, because I imagine I'm going to have to climb on it. Oh, okay, just pop it down here. I wonder if he's an actual smuggler who's been here before and... Okay, can I... Yep. Get up here. Into the rafters, into... Yeah, there's a way out. Okay. So before I go... Anything else I can collect on my... Yeah. On my way out. Lightweight coin pouch. So is that like a consumable item that contains coins, or do we just... We don't have the coins yet. Can be opened. Contains a few coins. So why is it a quest? 5 coins? Okay. Looks like 5 times 5 is 25. Meaning, I think, if we head back...
I'll be damned!
Bloody hell. Looks like down we go. Well, given the lateness of the hour and the fact we still don't have a map, I'm going to head back and see if I can find that scoundrel. Hopefully he'll have run off and be hiding somewhere. And won't just be or he'll be waiting here and say, "Oh, I didn't think you'd be so stupid as to come back here." Or he'll be scared that we've made it out alive at all and are there threatening him with our blade, which won't even be drawn. Oh, now if threatening him was only available if we had our weapon drawn when we spoke to him, that'd be an interesting little nuance. I mean, okay, let's get a little closer. Because we were told there would be good people waiting for us, and yeah, he's long gone. We can't light that campfire, unfortunately. Okay. Wait, the good people were supposed to be past the ruined village with a watchtower. And we're supposed to go through the ruined village to get there. But I'm thinking... the old man doesn't have basic survival, does he? He has... Wait a minute. That sounds awfully close to combat music and dangerous sounds, so I probably shouldn't wait out here. Maybe if we go this way, through the village, and find the inn he was speaking of. He's hiding out there, but I think he was just lying about an inn. We don't want to be left out here after dark.
Hey, over here! I need help!
Uh-oh. Over where? I don't see you, mate. I think this would be him.
What happened?
You gonna
Can't
rob
you
me as
see?
well?
Just look at how those ash suckers defiled my sweet Eleanor.
You mean your cart? You named your cart?
And why
What of
not?
it? Didn't the old barnacle bucket you rode up to the island didn't have a name? I decided she needed a name, so I named her.
Does everyone here have an eye for outsiders?
It's just immediately obvious.
Kind of shows.
You all walk differently, speak differently from us. And you all go around with your noses stuck up in the air, even if you come from some dingy backwater.
You have quite an interesting way of asking for help. What happened to your cart, anyways?
I'm trying to tell you. My beauty here was raided by obsters.
Oh, not
Pretty
obsters.
sight, I'm sure.
Most indeedly. To continue, there's a small camp nearby. Those ash lickers are holed up there, I'm sure of it. I can't risk Eleanor being turned into kindling, so I can't leave this spot. Do you think you could go and get her wheels back for me?
We have a deal.
We do? Do we look even remotely capable? So, Hobsters have a camp
Why
nearby.
would Hobsters need cartwheels?
Good question. Probably not one with... No! Not the insect. Anything but that. We just need somewhere to sleep. Probably shouldn't run if we're exhausted. Now. We are not experienced enough to venture off the paths particularly much. The advice about staying on the path was... Oh! Pretty good. Oh. Oh, he's coming. Where are you?
Don't
There you
come
are.
any closer.
Or I'm going to cut you with my blade. Really badly, like an idiot with no skill or experience. Although we're getting more experience, it's just a matter of time. Right. That is a very broken bridge. Might as well turn around and head back. I don't know where this camp is. I hope it's not behind that giant beetle, because we are not tackling that anytime soon. The lantern down there looks... Oh no, it's just by the bridge we came across. Fair enough. And he's sitting here. I'm kind of thinking up there for the camp, to be honest, but hey. We know hobsters have sticking out ears. We also know that they wouldn't normally have a use for a cart. Where would they be camping? Presumably a bit further from a road. Still no map, still no ranter,
I need
whatever that
something
is.
to drink right now.
Seriously? Okay. Well, at least the constant hunger and thirst is a good way of ensuring we're going to be frequently healing up by consuming healing items. It also means we're going to waste a lot of healing items if we don't know what's good for us. It also means we're going to be encouraged to run a lot. I don't like that. Oh no. No. I see the insect and have no desire to engage. I might not have much choice in the matter though. Okay, we can set up camp apparently. Not that we have the skills to do so just yet. So then presumably we can't just camp anywhere, but... Okay, hold it. No, we can't. We can't have a weapon out and be sneaking at the same time. I'm going to presume this is the camp of the Hobbs. Yeah. Looks like some kind of hobgoblin creatures. Oh, there we go. Hobster. No, you got a blade. I got one too. Ow. Okay, hold it.
I'm armed. Go away.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold it. Ow, okay. We really need to work on that stamina. bloody hell, okay. Ah. Okay. Stow that blade. Hurts like hell. We take all that lot. And, big heal needed. Okay. Let's keep sneaking again. Because we might be able to find a way in after all. Although that entrance was... Oh, you're kidding. Really? Okay. I see you. Oh, fuck! Really?
Breathe. Just keep breathing.
Oh, come on. Oh, really? Okay, hold it. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, no. I see that one's...
Get it together,
Really?
Tristan.
Seriously? Ow. Well, they do like to taunt. Fucking hell, that leaping attack. We're kind of very, very dead there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that hurt a lot, obviously. I have a feeling we might be seriously off track here. Right, let's see. 50 gold. We could go back and ask to train. But we don't quite have the stats for it, so... I don't like that. Is there a button for setting camp? Or do we literally need to find a campsite? Looks like we need to find a campsite to interact with. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm kind of thinking I might save the game soon and end the episode, because I've been playing for a decent length of time. I do like the fact that we're a stranger in a strange land with very limited experience. We're trying to, you know, get our feet on the ground. Have we... Fox's flawless plan. Yeah. Looks like it's not over yet. Find Fox. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, Fox wasn't at the camp. Just wait till I get my hands on you. Might be a while. If we level, I think I want a point in stamina, strength, and insight. I've got to work on that fortitude as well, so it's all lovely. You know what, though? While we are here, there is a way down to the beach. But why? If that door's locked, he planned to lock us in, but did he lock that door in advance so that he could lock us in? I don't think so. I think he just saw an opportunity and took it. Now. Ooh. Let's see, do we have follow the path past the abandoned village, straight through the ravine. Oh, okay. Past the abandoned village, not through the abandoned village. Okay, So that wrong 'un lured us into the abandoned village. So I was on the right path anyway. Yeah, let's avoid tangling with. And the thing is, can we use what's his name's? Wait, this isn't right. This isn't right at all. We can't use his abandoned campsite either, unfortunately. So our paths may cross again.
I don't have the right tool.
Oh, really? So we can find the things we need to light a fire. Oh, camp supply. Hey, guess what? Right, we need a meal. What else? I mean, we need to rest, don't we? But we can't. Right, cook and eat. Oh, so yeah, these. Looks like we just got to keep moving. Do we have anything to deal with fatigue? I mean, I'm going to presume no. But it's worth checking, you know? Instant increases strength. 1 permanent for 1.
Right now.
Well, how about this? I mean, it didn't quench our thirst, unfortunately. Oh, that's probably the wrong thing to drink. In fact, is nothing quenching our thirst? Bloody hell. Okay. Better. And our 1 permanent strength seems to indeed be permanent. Okay. Well, apparently I'm not ending just yet, so let's head down into the ravine past the ruined village and find our way to some kind of watchtower where there will allegedly be good people. This path doesn't seem to be helping us at all. Oh, come on, seriously? Okay, well, either of my attacks are missing. Oh god. Nope, nope, they're hitting alright, they're just not doing much damage.
I'm armed. Go away.
Uh-oh.
I'm armed. Go away.
I'm glad there's only one of it. Oh, that one is the damage I'm doing. It's not a level. Oh god. Okay. Well, we don't get much of that, do we? Okay. Clearly, directions I cannot easily follow. Well then, I think I will pick up this, and these, and this. I don't feel like I can safely head down into that ravine. So I should end the episode here. Alright. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this one. And I'll look forward to see you all in whatever I upload next. Probably another Tainted Grail episode. I'll say goodbye for now, everyone, before our young hero Tristan starves to death or dies of dehydration. And see you all next time. Bye for now, everyone.